All right, people, we are on, man. What is going on, people? MMA Aftermath, we're back, dude. We're back.
What is up, people?
What is up? We're getting back to it, man. We apologize, people. For some reason, we're dealing with some testicle difficulties, so we apologize for that. But to get things further, without further ado, man, let's get to the real deal here.
Markin, just as I was talking about after we finished up with the Cerrone Martins fight, was a guy that to me is making a meteoric rise in the heavyweight division. Brian and I have talked about that we want to see a certain matchup between this guy and another guy, which is Stipe Miocic versus JDS in the near future. Here is what we want to see, because Stipe boxed his last two opponents fucking years in, basically, with his Golden Glove caliber fighting style of boxing. He just fucking ruins people. And Brian was talking about it. He's not in there to fucking knock a guy out, it seems like. He's in there to fucking point you to death and turn your face into Bangladesh. That's what happened to fucking Gonzaga. Gonzaga coming in, Stipe took a couple hits here, but he basically said, but before I get into this, I want to say the keys of victory that UFC ran down here and that were spot on. The keys to victory were movement and intelligent striking. Fucking he did that. Outwork Gonzaga. He certainly fucking did that. Takedown defense. Gonzaga shot in a couple times. Fucking, great takedown defense in my opinion. But going into the fight, what Gonzaga seemed to be looking for the whole fucking time, and this might be why he broke his fucking hand during the fight, is that overhand right. It's a powerful shot, and believe me, fucking Stipe took a few of them, but he also learned from it and said, this is his MO. This is what he's coming in with. He threw a couple head kicks too that were blocked, because the golden glove caliber fighter that Stipe is, he fucking had his hands up all the time, blocking any shots coming in, and then returning with straight fucking jabs, right and left, picking Gabe's face apart and pointing him to death. He won the fucking fight, and Stipe, I would love to see Stipe and JDS go at it.
It's fucking it's awesome, dude. It's awesome. A lot of people probably won't see it. You know what I mean? I can see it. I can almost see like JDS getting kind of inside and really outworking a Stipe. But Stipe already proved to be pretty smart about what's going on. So that could be another question right there. It's like, wait a minute, man. This guy's no joke right here. They've got very similar records, very similar experience. So you can't take a lot of shit away from Stipe right now at this point. So Stipe at this point, I think, I don't care what anybody else says. I'm a Junior Dos Santos fan just as much as anybody else is. But you know what? Junior Dos Santos lost to the champion twice. I don't want to see him fight the champion again, not for a long time. I want to see him take on some up-and-comers, earn his way back to a title shot. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of other situations like that where I want to see that happen. I don't want to see these guys, just one powder puff match and you're back into your fucking title contention. I'm not fucking down with that, man. Fuck that. You know what I mean? No matter what weight class you're in, man, you need to fucking earn your shot. Whether Dana likes it or the fans like it. It doesn't all depend on Dana. You know what I mean? It really shouldn't, but So I don't know. We'll see that, but
as far as Gabe's concerned, he shouldn't really shake his head. It sucks. He's got a built-in excuse with the broken hand. To say, hey, what if I wouldn't have had a broken? The outcome would have been the same, because the thing of it is he's gotta expand his game, is what I think.
Yeah.
You can't sit there and fucking rely on that fucking overhand right. It's almost like the Hendo situation.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing, man.
Yeah, the Hendo syndrome, you know.
The Hendo thing where you just go for the overhand right and fucking you're the H-bomb. All you have is an H-bomb, then you know, then you're just get the fuck out of here, man. If all you have is an H-bomb, then you're a fool, man. Stop it. You know what I mean? Really, seriously.
Well, it's just like what's his face, the Henderson that fought GSP. What the fuck is his name? The guy with the beard.
Fought GSP. Oh, Hendricks.
Fucking Henderson. Yeah, Hendricks. No, yeah. But I'm saying
Hendricks,
that overhand. What is it, the left? He's got the same kind of.
He's got power in both hands, man. Yeah, it's like that guy. That guy is he's
multifaceted.
Multifaceted, man. In my opinion, that guy he's got what GSP has in both hands.
Mm-hmm.
GSP has got all this talent with all this other stuff.
He doesn't have half the power Hendricks has, though. I don't think.
No. Power. GSP is good. No. I agree, dude. I totally agree. But GSP's got all this talent in different areas. Yeah. But what it takes to take out a GSP, he has in both hands. You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of people were like. That's why Dana White came out the gate saying, Johnny Hendricks won that fight. GSP looked like fucking shredded meat, after that fight. Johnny Hendricks looked like he went through a car wash. I mean, come on, dude.
Oh, yeah, everybody's seen it, but we've had that discussion about the champion and all this,
Right, right.
Basically, you need to sub him or knock him the fuck out is basically what some judges have in the back of their mind,
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep.
But
it's depressing, man. It really is.
But the thing that's different between Gonzaga and Hendo from Hendricks is, like you said, Hendricks has got multifaceted, all kinds of power, both hands, and they don't just rely. And their opponent's not just looking for that one overhand right or overhand left. They're fucking worried about everything.
Yeah.
So, that's what Gonzaga needs to fucking do, and hopefully Hendo will be doing that against fucking Shogun. If not, he's going to get throttled.
Yeah, a whole rematch with them guys, that's just a fucking money. That's a money grabber. I have no interest in seeing that fucking fight. I could give a fucking two shits less. You know what, guys? Have fun with that, because I'm not buying it. If you're gonna make that a pay-per-view, I am not buying it, man. I'm sorry. I'll tune in somewhere, a couple weeks later or whatever, and watch it or whatever. Just fucking stupid. You're playing a bunch of you're playing a bunch of MMA fans for retards for tuning in to watch that again. You're playing them for idiots. So that better be a co-main event or something. It better be. Otherwise, you're fucking stupid. And there's no reason for you to... Whatever. Anyway, it's fucking ridiculous, man. It just is, man. I mean, come on, man. Have that part 2 as a main event? Fuck, give me a fucking break, man. So... But, let's move on to the main event, man, so we can get out of this last card here. Josh Thompson taking on Benson Henderson, man. Just out the gate, I'm going to say, man, it was a kick-ass fight. A lot of people think, like you mentioned, Dan, it was like a kind of a hesitant fight. There was a lot of slowness going on there. Josh Thompson came out the gate in the post-fight press conference that, he's like, this might be it for me. And I don't blame the guy because Josh Thompson, I think, he's excelled, and he's done really, really well against... Benson Henderson. He's done really, really well against Gilbert Melendez, which, which I thought he won that fight, which they said that he lost that fight. And there was a couple other fights that I was like, what the fuck is this, man? This is bullshit. It just seems like everybody has it out, not that they have it out for Josh Thompson, but they really want to see if the other guys win or something like that. Or who knows, But Ben Henderson, I think, coming off a loss to
Pettis.
Yeah, Anthony Pettis. Absolutely, man. Coming up the loss against Anthony Pettis. 2 losses against Anthony Pettis. Which, you can make the argument for, okay, those guys, it was a lot of years ago. So you can't speculate too much on it because the last fight was in WEC. So, but, Anderson Silva, lost 2 fights back-to-back, which Anderson Silva did not lose that second fight. His fucking leg busted in half. Okay, people? We need to understand that. Mm-hmm. It was not a loss. It was my leg busted in half. If it was Chuck Liddell and his arm broke in half after a punch, you'd have fucking thought different of it. I guarantee you would have thought different of it. I mean, not you, Dan, but anybody would have thought different of that. People need to understand that, if you...
Don't let your hate get in the way of your decisions.
right. Really, that's a great point, man. It really is. But it's like, I really think, in light of what you said, what you just said, it's like, I really think Josh Thompson has been fucking handed a bad hand, in his last probably 4 fights. I think he's done amazing. Dude, he decimated. He ruined Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz fucking ruined Donald Cerrone. We're talking about Donald Cerrone as a kick-ass fighter right now. It's like, wait a minute. Josh Thompson just ruined the guy. Styles make fights, sure. But it's like, how can we just throw away Josh Thompson as a loser in this fight? After he fucking decimated fucking Nate Diaz. And he, in his mind, he thought, which he said himself, I thought, hey, I beat the guy with one fucking hand for however many rounds, which wasn't his words, but he said I beat the guy, with one hand for however many rounds it was. How many rounds was it? 5 rounds. It was a decision win for Bendo, but I mean, I really don't. In my eyes, it's like I really don't disagree with Josh Thompson saying I think this is pretty much it. I think this is it, man. Because there's a couple of people who are saying, what do you see in the end of this fight? How do you see things going down? He's like, I think this is it. Because it's like, what? This guy
cooler heads prevail, maybe, after a loss. Talk to him in another couple of weeks, and they have a different change of heart,
Right. Same thing with Anderson Silva, Hey, hey, I'm not going to fucking come in here and fucking fight Chris again, And then he did. He did come in and fight Chris again. And then Chris came in with... It's not even... I don't even think it's Chris. I think it's Chris's fucking...
PR department.
Yeah, Chris's fucking total...
Public relations fuckers.
What's that guy's name? Damn it, man. Why can't I remember his name? Damn it. Ray Longo. Ray Longo told fucking, if people out there that don't know it, Ray Longo told Chris Weidman, hey, man, this guy really landed a lot of leg kicks on you in the first fight. Let me show you this move that you can do to combat that. To combat the leg kick, the inside leg kick, not the outside, the inside leg kick, which Anderson Silva was adamant about doing inside leg kicks. Point your knee towards his appendage, whichever one is coming at you. I mean, really, just whatever appendage is coming at you, point your knee towards it. That's exactly how the fucking leg broke, man. That's exactly how it happened. Ray Longo is a long-time kickboxing. This guy's been in kickboxing for years, people. For people to just overlook that, this guy's been in kickboxing for years. I've done a little bit of research myself and looked at things. This guy showed Chris Weidman exactly what to do against a kickboxer that will fuck your legs up if you let him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and he didn't let him, and a lot of people say, well, that was cheap. Oh, so just let him fuck your leg up? He fucking defended against it.
No, yeah, absolutely,
Use
man.
a part of his body to defend against it. It's not cheap. Don't kick there. If you don't, there's a chance that could happen.
Yeah, Chris said it himself in the post-fight press conference, because I always watch the post-fight press conference, because you always get what the fighter coming out of the win or lose say. You get what they say. So he said, I didn't want Anderson, I didn't want to hurt Anderson, or I didn't want him to, I didn't want to do that, but I wanted to let him know that, leg kicks aren't going to work this time.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what he said, man. I wanted to let him know that leg kicks aren't going to work this time.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and let him rag on my MCL or my ACL, okay?
Yeah.
That didn't happen. So, if they ever do fight again, I think that's going to be in the back of... Or actually, not only Silva, anybody that fights against him about the leg kicks. You're not going to go full bore on him, because if he turns that, you're going to have in the back of your mind watch fucking one of the more gruesome fucking injuries in MMA history.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think that'll ever happen again. I personally, I don't think Anderson Silva, I don't know, man. It's really hard to say, but I don't think Anderson Silva really has his mind on MMA right now. I think he has his mind on a boxing match. Because you don't have to do anything with your legs. What do you have to do with your legs with a boxing match? He's still looking at a Roy Jones Jr. match. Roy Jones Jr. is, as far as I know, is looking elsewhere. So why even bother with any of that crap? And it's all probably just garbage. It's all probably just garbage, to throw into the MMA world and just have them. Oh, well, they can think this or they can think that. It's probably all garbage. It's probably just crap. There's no reason to even think about it. But I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. If you're ready, let's fucking get into the 169 card, man. Because I gotta fucking duck out of here soon.
Yeah, all I want to put on the bow on that fight is
fucking
first couple rounds I seen was a feel-out process. Josh Thompson did get him down a couple times, but he got in the guard. It was a close fight. I'm not going to say it wasn't, but at the end of the fight was and Josh Thompson threw a lot of fucking strikes, but you know how Bendo does. He rolls with a lot of the punches. He moves out of the way a lot of these fucking times. And not to give anything away from take anything away from Josh Thompson, it's just, I think he might, I don't know, it's just, it was like a feel-out. For the first 2 rounds, it was like a feel-out round, man. Nobody over-committed on really anything. There was a couple flurries here and there, but, and people could say, Josh Thompson broke his hand. Yeah, that's part of fighting. Sometimes you do that. That's fucking hard luck shit, man.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't get do-overs, but it was a close fight. But towards the end, Bendo started really pouring on the fucking leg kicks. And a lot of these times that's what the fucking, in a close fight, that's what these judges will look at. The final fucking round. And he was nailing some devastating kicks. So, I don't know. But, yeah, let's move on, man.
Yeah,
by all means.
It's so hard to say, man. It really is, man. It's so hard to say when it comes to a fight like that. Because, I mean, obviously, between the two of us, we're looking at two different ends of things. But, I mean, I'm Josh Thompson saying in the post-fight interview, it's like, this might be it. That pisses me off. Because it's like, wait a minute, dude. Just because of a sad affair on UFC's part and on just a straight injury, don't give up yet, man. Fuck, man. But at the same time, it's like, I can't take anything away from the guy because he's been on the shit end I mean, take a look at his record, man. He's been on the shit end of a lot of very controversial losses. I'll go ahead and fucking say that. I'll say that every time. Every time. You know, so. But anyhow, man, let's fucking we're going to check out the main card. Abel Trujillo taking on Jamie Varner. One thing I want to say about Trujillo. This fucking guy's known for headbutts and fucking nasty shots when the judge is... not the judge, but when the ref is not looking. This guy's throwing some fucking nasty shots into your fucking groin, whatever. This guy's a fucking sick...
He's a fucking sadistic fuck, it sounds like.
He is, dude. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. This guy will fucking mangle your bag, or he
Is he the cake? Is he the tank kicker?
I don't want to say exactly, but because that real guy is probably still in Bellator, but this guy right here probably in terms of UFC, probably takes cake.
Okay.
This fucking guy, this guy right here, Jamie Varner better fucking realize. Okay, this guy's
hide your bag real good.
Yeah, hide your bag, because this guy's a fucking cheater, in my opinion. This guy's a fucking cheater, and you know what? UFC, in my opinion, is no great organization about hiding it either. They're letting it happen, and they're fucking saying, "Hey, man, fuck it. If it's working, it's working. Nobody's catching it. Fuck it." Jamie Varner, I think, though, he's got a great assault. Shit looks good. Abel Trujillo could be one of them guys that could fucking just bang this dude's fucking brains out with a couple of headbutts and whatnot.
A couple of nut shots, a couple of headbutts.
A couple nut shots, a couple of heads. Dude, that's exactly what he's about, man. I'll bang your fucking nuts in. I'll headbutt your ass. I don't give a fucking shit about you.
I'll headbutt you right in the package.
I'll headbutt you right in the package. That sounds great. No, but you know what? It's not even far off. This guy is a fucking sandbagger. This guy is a piece of work.
Well, yeah, he was like, there's one where he was like, this Roger Bowling guy where round 2 could not continue.
Right.
He must have wrecked that dude's fucking...
Yeah, and how many other fights on Trujillo's career has this happened? Yeah, because this guy is known for fucking handling people's fucking baggage. He's fucking wrecking baggages all over the place. This guy's a fucking nut wrecker.
He's a family wrecker. Fuck.
Jeez.
Fucking.
Take it easy on the baggage. You're 11-5, dude. You're still new. Well, 11-5 still looks pretty good, but take it easy on the fucking baggage, all right?
Yeah, that's just fucking code, man. You don't do that shit.
No, hell, if you want to fucking survive here, I mean, even UFC will fucking find that shit out sooner or later. Maybe you might be able to fucking wreck like 17 bags first, but
you probably catch you.
You probably wreck the 17 bags and whatever. You'd be the fucking the next fucking title holder, but
disqualification for fucking headbutting a fucking crotch.
But I got high hopes for fucking Jamie Varner to fucking
Yeah, please end the
find this guy's bullshit package ending fucking day and fucking ruin this guy. Headbutt his fucking ass into submission. I don't care. I don't even fucking care, man. Fuck this guy up. This guy's a fucking baggage handler. This guy, I'm serious, man. Justin will fucking totally back me up on this. This guy is a baggage handler, and he will fucking smash your sack into shit. So Jamie Varner needs to fucking get in there early on and fucking
customs checking your baggage. Huh?
Yeah, Jamie Varner needs to get in there with the TSA and fucking smash this guy's baggage into fucking shit early on. Otherwise, fucking Jamie Varner's package is fucking finished. If he's got any kids now, he won't have any later. No. No, but I mean, shit.
Just to move on, man.
Yeah, I agree, man. Which brings me to fucking Frank Mir and Alistair Overeem.
Yeah,
man.
We've done so much talk about fucking package and baggage that we're not even going to talk about Bagatinov right now.
Well, we could, dude. We could. I love that guy, dude. That guy's fucking great, man. Fucking head it off. Head it off at the pass, man. Do it.
Fucking Bagatinov fucking coming in, fucking looking to fucking knock some shit around.
Fucking John Lineker. Fucking, he ain't no joke either, man. Shit. So fucking, that's a hell of a package. You better bag a fucking package there to fucking get that guy out. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, let's switch subject, and we got, personally, I think a fucking dog barking up the fucking wrong tree and Frank Mir fucking fighting fucking Alistair Overeem, dude. This is going to end up bad for Frank Mir, I have a feeling. And I think fucking Alistair Overeem is a shell of the fighter that he used to be.
Yeah.
But I just think Frank Mir, it's going to be, once he starts feeling those mooey fucking knees and shit to the midsection, I hope that as soon as the fight was fucking announced that he just dropped to the floor and started doing sit-ups. Because he's going to have a fucking strong-ass fucking midsection to take if he's getting walled and stalled and mooey fucking strikes to the fucking gut.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to last very long.
Walled and stalled and fucking floored and bored. I'll tell you what, right now, Frank Mir mentioned in his last fight, I wasn't able to fucking showcase some of my skills, some of my stuff that we've gone over, and some of the stuff that we trained on. I wasn't able to go over those. Well, if he's able to do those here, you better fucking let that shit fly, and you better fucking do it. You better do it. You better fucking make a new career point for yourself. You better do that shit at fucking the word go, because Alistair Overeem is going to be doing the same thing.
It's going to be 4 losses in a row if he loses.
Yeah, and I don't even doubt it. You know, I mean, this guy is known for, hey, man, you know, fucking, you look great, man, but you're kicking my fucking ass into pieces, and I'm going down like a bag of sand.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I've already knocked myself into the wind before the fight, you know.
And
I've already won the fight before the fight, so.
I'm so fucking tired of fucking seeing that, dude. I'm so tired of seeing Frank Mir fucking call himself out as a winner before the fight even, before the date even happens. It's like, it's happened on February 26th, 24th, he's fucking got himself winning the fight. It's like, come on, man, are you a fucking retard? Come on, man. Come on. You're not even in the cage yet. You already got yourself winning. So, Frank Mir needs to step up front and center. This is it. This is fucking, you know, Dana even came out and said, you know, now or never with these guys. He's like, I'm not even fucking looking at now or never with these guys. I'm not even looking at that as that case. He's like, you know, so basically, this is not a pink slips fight. This is what Dana's saying. But in terms of Frank Mir, this is a pink slip fight.
Yeah,
you better fucking, you better kick this guy's ass into pieces.
Yeah, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do a leave-in with him, a retire with honors, or we'll fire you.
Yeah. Yeah, Frank Mir, I don't know, man. I like Frank Mir a lot, man, but it's like, you know what, dude? You've gone this far with talking yourself into this, talking yourself into that. Dude, it's over. It's over with. It's over with. And Overeem, you know what? Overeem had a glass jaw fucking years ago. So, he's fucking come back. He's come back and he's fucking he's looked great. You know, in a lot of his fucking fights. You know, Boss Rutten, we know a lot about Boss Rutten. Boss Rutten has fucking counted Alistair Overeem years ago with having a glass chin. All you gotta do is fucking shatter this guy's chin. He's fucking done with. And a couple of UFC guys have already proved that.
Yeah, they've already fucking, Travis Brown fucking proved that shit, and fucking Antonio
Silva.
fucking Silva fucking proved that.
So, there you go. If Frank Mir can get his fucking, you know, his head out of his own fucking ass and realize, you know, all I gotta do is fucking start capitalizing and fucking punishing this dude, you know, and not let him fucking ruin me, you know, then he could probably do pretty good in this fight. But
I tell you one thing right now, I don't mean to interrupt you, but fucking if you were to face Verdum again right now, Overeem, he'd get his ass beat because he ain't gonna be on roids this time. And Verdum would fucking collect his ass.
Verdum would fucking mangle fucking Alistair Overeem right now. I guarantee that, dude. You're right. You're exactly fucking right on. That guy will fucking mangle Overeem because
it's hard, bro.
Two different fucking fighters we're talking about right now, and Overeem's not showing up. Verdum is. I mean, really?
You're not gonna have your fucking your daily steroid shot in your ass before the fight either. So you're fucking done.
That's it. That's it, man. So Frank Mir has a lot to do, a lot of work to do, but you know what? I think, hey, man, this is it, man. To me, this is it for Frank Mir. It's like, you know, you've done this, you've said this, you know. Hey, you know, no people. I wasn't able to put out my the stuff that I've trained on. I wasn't able to you know, implement that.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, you know what? That's nobody's problem but yours. So, coming out in this fight, it's like you have no excuse in terms of your performance. You need to come out here, kick somebody's fucking ass, and quit fart assing around. Quit fuck assing around and kick some fucking ass. And that's it, man. If I was Greg Jackson, that's what I'd say. Dude, you have no excuse. Kick this guy's ass into submission, or it's over. It's fucking over, dude. It is over. That's all I would say to fucking Frank Mir. I hate
do or die. Do or die.
Actually, you know what? It's do or die in our opinion. But you know what? Dana's go ahead and saying in terms of pink slips that it's not do or die.
Oh my god!
So fucking
you
Frank
gotta
Mir,
get fucking 6, 7 fucking losses in a row to, you know.
Yeah, Frank Mir has to lose like 9 or 10 more fights before he's gonna fucking be baggled into fucking, you know, whatever. But it's fucking silly, man. I know it's fucking. But whatever, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, we have to. Let's take another break, man. Let's fucking get into the next. Get into the next show. Yeah, give us a couple of minutes here, man. We'll be back real quick here, people. And we are back. Legal Level Radio, MMA Aftermath in the house. We're getting back to the 169 fight card. It's quite a fucking card to talk about and mention. We were just talking about Alistair Overeem taking out Frank Mir. You know, it's so much to talk about, man, really. Alistair Overeem, in my opinion, is just a superior striker to Frank Mir. But Frank Mir has talked about in the Greg Jackson camp, has talked about how recently he was not able to
implement.
Yeah, he was not able to really bring and really implement his game in his last fight. It's like, well, your last fight was Josh Barnett. You know, so I mean, you know, there's a lot of shit riding on that. You know what I mean? So, and Alistair Overeem, not a whole lot better, really. I mean, what are we really going to take from Alistair Overeem's last couple losses? You know, a lot of people are saying Alistair Overeem, class jaw. You know what I mean? A lot of people are really bagging on this dude, that this guy was able to come in and get a couple of K1 championships. I mean, you know what I mean? So it's not like it's
tainted with an asterisk.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's a great point, man. That's a great point. I didn't even think of that. That's a great point, man. Tainted with a couple of asterisks. And a lot of people are really ignoring the part that he's not only eating horse meat, but he's taking a lot of testosterone.
Yep.
And little steroids, too. Quite possibly.
It's just funny, you know. It's like these fucking guys they're basically useless. It seems like they're not on the shit. You know, it's just like fucking A, man. Really? Fucking eating horse meat and shit. Fucking unicorn meat and fucking everything else you can find. But like you said, it's like fucking steroids part 2. You know, you don't have normal amounts of testosterone in your fucking body. You're just putting inordinate amounts. Just, you know, just to fucking pump yourself up.
I'm going to go out on a limb right here, man, and say that I think Alistair Overeem has got a really good shot at showing up with elevated testosterone before this fight. Because he probably believes that he is do or die at this point. I would not even doubt it, man. I would not even doubt it. Frank Mir, I mean, he's been with UFC how many years? Alistair Overeem came in. What did he do? He won one and lost 2 back-to-back. So, a lot of people are probably going to say to him, you know what, dude? You've won 1 and you lost 2. Get the fuck out of here. Frank Mir's got a much better...
Frank Mir's going to stick around after fucking 4 losses in a row, you know?
Well, true, but I mean, Frank Mir is also, you know, which, you know, UFC will back him up to no end. You know, UFC will back him up to no end. You know, this guy was the ex-champion, blah, 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 because they can make some money on him, which at the same time, it's like, wait a minute, you can't make any money on Alistair Overeem? Are you out of your fucking mind? This guy's known all around the fucking world. So, that's my complaint about the whole...
That's why I think it's more of a cake matchup for Overeem. You know,
it really is, man. It really is, because Frank Mir should be very fucking afraid, in my opinion, because this guy has a sick ass assault coming out of Frank Mir. So
it seems like Frank Mir all these years has been riding off that fucking submission that he did on that leg submission he did on Brock. He's been riding the coattails of that fucking submission for fucking 5 years now. Yeah.
Pretty much it, man. And Alistair Overeem has nothing to worry about when it comes to that, because it's like, there's no way you can try to get me down all you want, but, you know, chances are you won't get me down, and you'll accept a lot of fucking knees into your face, and you'll be out before...
Yeah, I see a Mir doubling over and fucking basically giving up in this one. That's how I'm picking it. But.
He's doubling over and double bathing on the fucking bag. I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. I want to see the exact opposite. I'd love to see Frank Mir fucking take out Alistair Overeem, because to me that would be like, dude, that's a fucking complete reverse of your career, because you've gotten your fucking ass handed to you.
Let's put the fucking Jackson fucking training into fucking what Jackson teaches you to do. Move your, fucking let your hands fly. You got one round. In my opinion, he's got one fucking round, maybe a round and a half before we see gas tank. So fucking throw it. Put it all out there. This is it.
I wouldn't even say gas tank. I wouldn't even say Mir has a gas tank. I would say Mir is fucking probably ready to go in the third round. But it's just a matter of, I've already broken myself, or my opponent's broken my ass in the last 2 rounds, so there's no way I see myself going this route.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying the knockout power is not going to be there after that, in my opinion.
No, personally, I don't see the knockout power being there in the first round. But I want to fucking see different. I want him to show different.
That's why I'm saying we want to see the Jackson camp fucking come to fruition here. We've heard about it. You've talked about it. You fucking, put all the fucking the makings of you're going to win every fight before the fight, and you haven't shown us this yet. Do it. This is it.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, if you're not going to do it, get the fuck out of here, man.
But if you want to go right into Ricardo Lorenzo Lamas, the bully. Against Jose Aldo.
Lorenzo Lamas is fucking taking on fucking Jose Aldo's. Holy shit, man. An 80s fucking movie star is taking on Jose Aldo's. I would never thought I would have saw this, man. Ever. But Ricardo stepped up and said, you know what, I'll take this fight in place of Lorenzo Lamas. And so here we go, man. Lorenzo, I think he broke his hair. He broke his hair. Yeah, his hair. He got a slight fracture in his hair. So, yeah, it's understandable. You know what I mean? You can't go over your hair fraction. You know what I mean? Your fracture or whatever. But Ricardo Lamas, I think, is impressive. Looks great, what he's doing. But Jose Aldo, it's like, Ricardo Lamas is going to have to redefine whatever he's doing. He's going to have to redefine what he's doing to derail an Aldo. You know what I mean? Another guy on this card, Uriah Faber, could not do it. Let's talk about the same Uriah Faber right now. You know what I mean? Coming down and facing Jose Aldo. The same Uriah Faber right now. I'm not even sure he would be able to do that. You know what I mean? So it's really hard to say. Lorenzo Lamas has got an awful lot of shit against him right now.
You said Lorenzo Lamas.
Oh yeah. Damn it! It's so easy, man. It's so easy. But Ricardo Lamas, forgive me, brother, but he's got it's so much shit against him right now. If he's able to come out here and look good for 2 rounds, it's fucking a blessing in his corner, in my opinion. But I mean, Uriah Faber, as impressive as he's been, it's like him coming out, and right now against Jose Aldo, it's like, totally different weight classes at this point. It's like, you know what? It'd be pretty fucking amazing, but I wouldn't even bet on it. You know what I mean? It's, Uriah Faber, Renan Barão, holy fucking dog shit. It's a different fucking fight. But Jose Aldo, Ricardo Lamas, Ricardo better bring his fucking A game. You know what, man? I really can't say. It's so hard to say what Ricardo has to bring to win this fight, man. I'm personally gonna bow out of that. I'm just gonna fucking just get out of all that altogether, man. You can fucking take it over from that point, man.
I think it's gonna be a
Faber Barão fight.
Yeah, no, it's fucking Lorenzo Lamas is going to come in and he's going to fucking pose to the crowd, sign autographs, and then after that, Ricardo's going to come in. He's going to fight Jose, like you said. And I see Jose winning via decision. He's just going to point the fuck out of him, beat the fuck out of his leg probably, and do the normal Aldo thing. And
we really need fucking Justin to be here right now to tell us really what it really is. When it comes to Ricardo Lamas. I'm going to say that, man. And this fucker...
He's got a great record, but I just don't see him taking it.
Oh yeah, I mean 13-2 versus 23-1. I mean it's fantastic, but you can't always count. You know, which we know that, man. You can't always count a cards for card. You know, whatever records for records. You can't always count them. You know, so
it's the quality of opponents is what you're looking at.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Totally.
So, but I got Aldo. Let's move to this final matchup so we can get the fuck out of here.
For fuck's sake, man, shit. Henna Burrell, man, fucking knocking out fucking Uriah Faber.